MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I'm really looking forward to watching this guy pitch. He had over 250 strikeouts last year. When you get to that mark, it just tells you a lot about the stuff that you have and the ability to put away hitters. I'm looking for that today, to watch him put away a number of hitters in this game as well.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Segura.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late, as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's set down, 1 away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
Here's Jarrod Dyson. His line against Justin Verlander, 7 hits in 29 at-bats. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Digging in. Nelson Cruz, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Man, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Cano waits on the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His line against Justin Verlander, 6 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he takes ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he is in there.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's Leonys Martin as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3 runs already home here. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mariners lead it 3-0. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. High in the air out to center field. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Yan Gomes.
Leading off
He
for
comes
Seattle.
in currently second on the team in home runs.
Gomes.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. His line against Justin Verlander, 9 base hits in 31 tries. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers.
Batting ninth.
In this day and
First
age with
baseman.
analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping up to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
batting.
He looks really sharp
Shortstop.
out there, guys.
Gene Segura.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. 0-for-1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He comes in currently
Right
tied for
fielder,
3rd in home runs on the team.
Martinez.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's only 1 for 10. He also has 1 home run. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he's safe.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. He's set, and the pitch. This is line to left, and a dive in left, but he can't get